Welcome back to part number 14 of my Imperator Invictus playthrough as Carthage. We have client stated the Romans, and I'm trying to presently extract these provenances from him. I made friends with the previous governor. They sent in a replacement just before it was going to hit. And this fellow here is not loyal. Once this granted office disappears, he probably, or is loyal, he will probably be actionable. And we can take these 3 provinces here for 25 aggressive expansion or thereabouts, and a bit of manpower, PI or gold or whatnot. I moved the fleet back here, building out to it. I noticed that I couldn't transport my levies as well as the mercs as I wanted to, so I was thinking on the merits of building out even more. And I noticed also that I haven't taken these missions, so as our navy is essentially supreme, I doubt we'll have to do very much to make it even more so. Let's see, we lose some manpower, ship recruit speed, and starting experience. Triremes or tetraremes. What is this? Well, this one is immediately actionable. We'll take it. So, enact policy for all ports. All right. Let's see. We could use some assimilation speed, truth be known, and probably more pops, sort of. We don't really need more, but there's nothing wrong with the assimilation speed, that's for sure. Controlling the seas, we need 200 ships. We'll soon have them, but we need, let's see, 10 triremes. Okay. Oh, wait a minute here. Those are not triremes, those are tetraries. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I bet I can build it. There it is right there. So we need, well, 10 of these things. Where are they going to come from? I think there's only one place they can get built. It's right here, essentially, because it has 5 ports. Well, no. They're building... Well, we'll figure it out. We're making a truckload of money. We have a lot of PI in the bank. I'm going to hold on to both for now. I have a fair clip of AE. We're going to burn that down as well. Looks like the Morians have collapsed. Let's see here. Not quite as yet, but I think all of these, anyone that borders them now has a casus belli. Let's see, we have another event here. We'll take the 50 PI, surely. Who is this? No office, no problem. Uh-oh. So we have Anisha Gerbalid. What is she good at? Various matters. She needs a government job somewhere. This guy is the head of a great family. How about you? She's mad about something. I think she's a party leader or something. Let's see her story. At least she was. I don't think she is anymore, though. She's not. Which means she's no longer needed there. So we can put this Panishba for person there. She has a 3. And she can be happy. There she is. She's mad still. Give her free hands and wish her well. It looks as though that pop-up has happened again. Something about the Tribune of Soldiers. Gamester there. Who is this guy? The governor wants to be the Tribune of Soldiers. He has a 10 and you have A 1. I see. The problem is this fellow here has a 9, which could be redeployed here, which means that this fellow would make a fine tribune of soldiers and should go there right now. Other than he's not. Well, 2,000 gold later, do I care? Nope. We have a young man not particularly skilled at statesmanship, but very skilled in oratory, who has a 5 martial. We need to get him in here. We need to keep our orators up to speed here for party approval, etc. There he is right there. We'll place him there. Give him free hands as well. You, do you have free hands? You don't need it. You already have it. You. So why not have another order? You never know when you might need even more skill in that particular aspect of the government, but there are no young people that are decent at orators who are not Democrats, so we'll not worry. We'll place whomever there. Looks like she's a bit corrupt, but she's pretty good at what she does. As well, place her down. We'll give her free hands as well. We have a minor addendum. I don't know exactly. I think our ships are building out, as we don't have many in queue, and they're probably headed over here. So we'll be able to complete that mission. Whatever the case, we need a new researcher. There we go, we have him. So it seems sort of a waste of PI because we don't need it. No, we'll not pay. There are not many ports that we have that can build these higher order ships, so we just have to wait. There's no reason that says we can't start that. We could take these provinces here out of Rome as well with an enticed governor. Problem is this fellow is loyal. Provinces, not so much so. Let's see, we'll take it. What's the story with Thrace? He's at war with various sorts. He has various vassals. Let's file a claim. Do we have a claim here? We don't. Do we want one? We do. How about you? We can grab one there as well. Right here. This Lepontica guy is on my nerves. So what drives him? I don't think we can file a claim on him either. It looks like us, but it's not. We have no claim in Taurinia. We're going to need one there as well. There's a war somewhere. Let's find out where. No problem, we'll annex that. I never use these small mercs. It costs me a slight fee. 75, no problem. Let's begin the reorganization effort. Head over and assault that fort. This governor here has poor characteristics, but we are adjacent to both, and we can go. And there's 6,000 here, so we should be good to go there. We chased him off. Let's go and assault that fort. Did we just burn through 150 gold unnecessarily? Perhaps. I think this guy wants to sack our city. Will not stand for it. Let's assault that fort. And one siege down. One to go. I'm going to chase this guy down with one of those mercs. We'll send the other here. Admorum is integrated. That's the second time that's happened in like as many games. I think it happened in the Roman game as well, where there's an interestingly timed revolt just as the country or vassal is about to integrate. That means we're going to take aggressive expansion for this. Anyway, these are all Canaanite Punics, so we'll take every last one that we can get. We caught this guy. Alright, so what would have been free is now going to cost us 7 AE. Okay, that is over here. Let's check the status. We have mostly Canaanite, and then it's the same vassal, but this one that revolted is not Canaanite for whatever reason. I wonder what made them resistant, whereas these guys were easily... There must have been a policy, a governor policy, that was never set here. We have 2 improvements remaining. I'm going to go ahead and juice the pop capacity. And our mission has flagged us. Let's see, we can take this one. And we can do this as well. 10 ships. Has 10 or more ships in this capital area here. Alright. Alright, so off they go. We'll move these ships over here. Looks as though one of them was destroyed, so we'll have to build one here, maybe? We can't build one there, so we'll just wait, and before we proceed, we'll build another one here. The party approval man has expired. Let's see if we have anybody waiting who's half decent at the task. This guy's not up to speed. Maybe there's someone about. She's old, but she'll get the job done in between when this guy gets trained, so we'll place her down as well. Alright, so we have these 10 ships here. We can move over to our capital. We actually only have 14 aggressive expansion again, unfortunately. Well, not exactly unfortunately, but we need to come up with another war. Wouldn't mind getting proper borders with Macedon. We would have to release you as a vassal. I think we have another spot. We do. But before we release you as a vassal, we'll get a claim. What is that? We already have a claim there. Good for us. Okay, we could colonize there. To what end? Really, there's no point. But let's see what happens if we declare war on you. Carnia, this tiny tribe there is allied with him. What does this get us? I don't rightly know. But we could give it to our vassal, have it take the entire lot. Our theorized vassal at least, and then we could proceed down this way and have this said vassal annex this territory as well. It sounds like a good idea. All we need to do is evacuate all the pops from here, move some Canaanite Punics there, release it, and be done with this troubled territory once and for all. So let's move these guys from there. We'll move whoever can move from Longatian to Timavos. 1, 2, and 3. It leaves one guy. An Illyric Dalmatian. What do we have here? Well, let's see if we have the Punic Canaanites. We need 2. There must be 2 Punic Canaanites about somewhere in this province. There's not. Probably move them all out. I know there are 2 here. I have no intention of eating my words. Uh-oh. They've all promoted. There they are. 1 and 2. So we can then move them here. From wherever this is. Patavanos. 1 and 2. We can move those guys from that territory. Altinion, 1 and 2, and into this province there, 1 and 2. That would make you a Punic Canaanite, as well as the capital of this troubled territory, Latobecia. So we'll be done with it once and for all. Not be giving us any trouble. The problem is we'll lose our place we send our troubled family heads to manage. But we'll figure something out. Let's see. There it is right there. Let's release it. We find that it is a Punic Canaanite vassal. Let's begin to improve its opinion. Carry on. Infrastructure has improved. These ships have made it, and we spent a little money and got 5 stability. I clicked the wrong button, so it wasn't recording. So I think that we can now take this. We have a martial advance. I have quite a few of these in the bank. I'm not exactly sure what to do with them. We can begin the integration of this tiny vassal there, which we let loose so we could finish the Iberian mission tree. I just realized that I released this vassal without having technologies chosen. I think that we can take this material science, get an army weight modifier. We don't have legions as yet, but we can build the siege traditions wonder, which we're actually pretty close to actioning. And then we could take what? I am 100% certain at some point I'll take the force march, so I'll take that. And then is there any point in proceeding? Not really right now. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to get to a quick march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, our mission will complete shortly in November of this year. I was thinking of heading over this way to get closer to a lot of the goodies. Temple of Artemis, Harlecarnassus, etc. There's a nice one up here, Pergamon. Maximum research efficiency is very nice. Oratory tech, nice as well. We'd have to get adjacent, and we don't have a range we can claim there. He's at war with Aeolia, probably win. Let's drop a claim. Rather than we want to build a wonder, so there's no rush. I think I'm going to attack Crete to extend our range out sort of around here, a control range. We have a claim. It'll trigger Thebes up here. Rhodes is a nice naval wonder. Repairs at sea. Admirals are more loyal. And Delphi. So essentially just Crete, Rhodes, and then a couple of 1 or 2 prominence or territory minors. The fort situation is not... I don't think there are any forts on Crete. And there's no forts here either. There's a singular fort here on this island of Rhodos. And then those other 2 minors, I suppose, can be assaulted away. I don't think I'll even be able to annex Thebes. I suppose I could try to make it a feudatory. Or I could just really not worry about it. Let's see if the League of Corinth will give us access. They won't. So there's no way to even get at Thebes. Nor do I care to. It looks like Delphi is involved in a war against Thrace, as apparently is Crete. Let's see the Thracian navy. 3 ships, 18 ships. So Thrace must have marched down this way, but they probably won't be able to get at this area. At least not before we do. So we'll leave this alone as well, as Thrace has occupied it. So with the lack of forts and the size of our levies, we probably really don't need many mercs. We'll hire these 3 just because we're loaded. We'll bring them along for the ride, but I don't think they're really necessary, per se. They'll certainly make life easier. if any unexpected contingencies should come up. Let's pick them up. Let's action the Numidian levy. Get all these on board. Sail over to our favorite port in Africa. Action the African levy and sail off. Yikes, we may even need more ships for our navy as we've essentially maxed it out. Alright, let's sail off. Oh! I see, I see. Well, what drives this guy? Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree, I don't know. Can take Athens there. Sparta. Heraclea Pontica. That seems like quite a lot of aggressive expansion, but I think we are up to the task. Look at that. Maybe he'll take this area over from Crete as well. That's a choice. All of these are allies, and none of them are vassals. I think we'll sail over to Thrace instead. Athens, where is Athens? Let's find out. Athenian revolt. Athens proper. Okay. Athens has one territory. It's right here. So that should be readily controllable. Sparta here. Let's see. Should be 4 territories. It is right there. Okay. Zikos here. Relatively small. Not a lot of forts, it would seem. 1 fort. Heraclea Pontica. Here. Should read as 4 territories. It does. It's right there. Forts. 1 fort. So, well, we have lots of troops. Most are levies. I think we'll get the job done. Let's sail off to Thrace. We'll take stability. Look at that. The rascal has taken this wonder, and he's pieced out with Crete. Well, we'll take that wonder over as well. We have 1 merc stack open. We can pick up one of these mercs or whatnot. As we're maxed out on our fleet capacity, we'll just have to wait. We'll maybe swing back and pick this unit up. We're on our way. We've hit the attrition zone. We have a bountiful harvest event. Let's see. We'll take the money. We need 7 PI for our wonder. We have war elephants here, a fair number of them really can make our levies more fearsome fighters. We have quite a bit of tradition, so if we choose the Punic tradition here, we can get 10% offense. Let's do it. We're moving in. Let's see if we've taken any attrition as yet. We sort of have. That's why taking over roads would have been a good idea. This attrition would not have happened, as we would be able to repair at sea. But we're here, let's carry on. There it is. Take Europa. We'll land here. Land in Athens and wait. We'll have some troops still on our ships, 45,000. We'll sail off and address these 2 forts ASAP. We've engaged the enemy. We'll stack wipe them surely. Let's assault that fort. I'm going to head up to this fort ASAP. Move out here and assault these forts as well. 1 siege down. 1 to go. Let's unload here. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's assault here. He's still low garrison. Good for me. Let's move here. This army has landed here, and we can assault there as well. Let's go pick up a merc somewhere in some way. I'm gonna pick up this guy here and get him reorganizing. Let's head back ASAP. Boom. We drop that fort. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? We'll go up here. We can't go there. We'll head over here. Who are we at war with? We seem to be at war with Sparta, Thrace, Kazikios. That's where we want to go. Let's head right over there. We down that fort. Let's head up here. I think we stack wiped the Athenian navy. We've occupied something here. Let's go there. You can take a 10 stability hit for some PI. I definitely want the PI, and we're going to build that wonder immediately. I wonder if you can double stack like these pops are in theory. Building a wonder somewhere. I think it's here. It'll be done 5:30. If I build another wonder, say here, I wonder if it'll finish on time as though the pops are not working here. We're going to find out. I'm going to take retaliation procedures for 1, siege traditions for 2. I wonder really if we could get some stability change going here with a religious research. We can. Let's do it. So let's find the proper manager. We'll plop her down a bit corrupt. It's no worry to me. And on we go. She has some kind of issue with Great Wonder Prestige. But, well, did I just... Maybe we'll remove her. I said I don't know what it does. I think it could lower the prestige down from level 3 to level 2. So we'll dismiss her. Let's see. Someone without something that I could catastrophically fail with. Let's find out. This guy has a +5. He's a Democrat. Well, not worry. He's not a great family man. Looks like a good choice for the job. When does it finish? 536. We are also going to need a new claim in our glorious capital or new city. Or do we need a claim here as long as we're in the area? One of these guys, this guy, is adjacent to this wonder. He's at war with his primary, which is where? Oh, Pergamon, okay. So, a lot of cities here. It's a money pit is what it is, but Ionia, he's allied with Ionia as well. Let's fabricate a claim then. We'll wait to build our city until we get extra PI. Let's assault this fort here. Looks like we have I think it's another mega polyreme, so we have 2 now. We drop the siege. Let's head down here. The truth is, Sparta has a few forts right in this area. One of them has reasonable wonder, medical mastery, religious tech. There's nothing wrong with it, that's for sure. And I think we're at war with him. We are. So maybe we can, instead of having you take the port, we'll have you take to the sea and lumber over towards Sparta, while our fast-moving Liburians extract this merc and go and take over this other wonder here. The siege has dropped here. Uh-oh. Rascal. We've occupied the war goal. Let's see what's going on. Looks as though this has resolved. This unit is not feeling particularly well, but then again, it doesn't have to. We've arrived here. Let's get on the move. We'll wait for 1 month to reorganize. We've integrated that client. Let's head over here and take this capital. Lots of moving parts, but it's going exceptionally well. We've almost arrived here. We're almost going to assault this fort here, and that should close out Kazikos as well. We have religious advances, which gives us 5, which is enough to take force march, which is a very, very useful innovation to have, as well as these supply limits, which also gets us closer to this glorious Central Reserve and Army Surgeon. Let's disembark here. Unfortunately, these guys have been dropped the ball. We need to get them over here ASAP. Thrace has only 4 ships. Sparta, no ships. We should win here. Let's assault Kaziko in capital. We've done it. We dropped that, and we should, let's see who we're at war with still. That looks good. Let's, what's that here? These guys are trying to sandwich this poor merc. Will not have it. Will not have it. Apparently we will. We've landed. We need to go here. We're victorious. Can we peace out here? We can't because... uh-oh. Diplomatic range. It looks as though we're not actually at war with Sparta. So go figure. He's a feudatory of Thrace, nevertheless. Well, I'm going to leave this area, head over here, try to close this out. Make me feel better if we stack wipe this guy. He won't come and reoccupy this capital. Oh. We've arrived here. Let's see if we can assault out Athens. We've done it. That should be all of his territories. Ah, we can peace out with Athens, and will. Which means that we now can peace out with you, and will. Which also means that we should head here, as we are now within range to peace out with Herculeopotica as well. We'll take the 40 PI, surely. Alright, let's see if we can completely annex this upper area here. I'm going to sail off right here. We'll use that merc to assault that fort. We stack wiped a legacy Thracian army on this island. Our fleet is headed up here. Our large African levy is going to wipe this guy out here, take this last province, and that'll be a full occupation. You can take this for Lord of the Sea. We'll have it. A navy in Sinus, wherever that is. We'll finish that mission. See what our navy does. We have another navy with same. Well, Amat Melquart Maganet. Let's see what his story is, or her story. She's not happy. I bet she can be if we place her somewhere. Actually, she's a decent hack at various things. But she'll be better as a governor, I'm sure. I would wager she'd do reasonably well in Cisalpine Gaul. It's loyal, generally. Will she mess it all up? I don't know. I'm going to find out. There she is. She's obsessive as well. She'll still be a better governor. The reason being, our government is happy. Traditionalists, mostly, some oligarchs, very few populares or Democrats. We put her in as a researcher, the whole place will go mad. Did you know that this fellow's plus 15 granted office is no longer valid? And this provenance is less than 50 loyalty, less than 50 loyalty, and less than 50 loyalty. So if we were to make friends with this fellow, Opater Claudius Corvus, we could grab these territories here for 25 aggressive expansion. It's not exactly the most opportune of times to take on the aggressive expansion, but it's quite the opportunity, and if these places do revolt, we'll take quite a bit of aggressive expansion anyway for annexing it directly to us as opposed to the Roman. When does the Roman integrate? Quite some ways off. So let's see if we can make friends with this guy and try again. We have arrived here. Let's assault this fort and annex Hercule Pontica as well. We'll give him a tiger. Let's assault here. They're dancing around here. We have this garrison. We're taking that over. That's a fort there, so he won't be able to take any of it back. I think we have taken the last Thracian territory and dropped this siege. We'll wait for that to 100% occupy, then we'll separate peace out, and then do a proper peace agreement with Thrace. This just occupied. Let's sue for peace. We'll take that from him. And now we can peace out with the Thracian. I see. The bug again. Okay, so how much would what is this territory here? Achaea. So we're going to take 2.02 for that activity. So I'm going to annex that by consul and add 2.02 to my aggressive expansion and charge myself 8 war score. Okay, for the whole lot it is 18. We never went up here. We could have taken Thrace completely out. Do we care? No. So I'm going to peace out here, and then we'll add 2.02 and annex this by consul because of that strange bug. So there that is. We have done it. Let's stand down all of our levies and mercs. Actually, one of these mercs, I think this one needs to go back to Sicily. And then who knows where this guy came from. Actually, we'll just let them march off. They'll do their thing. I'm not going to ferry them back. There are generally plenty of mercs about. I'm going to head back to Africa here. And where's our... I see. That other fleet is here mulling about. Let's head back to its 5-port repair station here as well for our 2 megapolyremes we have now. Okay, so this guy is still a governor. I just paid 10 tyranny and 10 PI or 5 whatever, however many. We have one more event left, and then if he's still the governor, we can entice this whole lot. We have various forts about. Just level 1 is a decent idea. Let's see how many governors we need. 1, 2, 3 governors. She's loyal, older, so what? We'll place you. And let's see, let's sort by loyalty. She's older, so a bit of corruption. And let's go down further. No corruption, 77 loyal, we'll do that. And here we have, let's sort by that. Go down, no corruption, 36, decent, boom. I don't think we need these forts in Carthago any longer. We have +3 fort from that mission. We could probably use... actually, we'll go ahead and build a metropolis. We can't do it because we don't have the PI. I charge only 25 because metropoli are not really worth 100 PI in my opinion. So I just build it in the capital. Whenever I play Imperator Rome, just pay 25 PI and get on my way. We have another. Let's go ahead and trigger that. And we'll build that metropolis at some point, not just right now. I think what we will build is another city that can take advantage of all those provincial improvements that we have actioned in our capital. What is this area here? It's a wine. There's no reason not to build a city. Let's do it. This guy is still the governor. Still the governor. Alright, we can send him a moderate amount. We'll send him the manpower. Still the governor. And still the governor. If we click this button, we can then click this button. Keep your eye on the ball right here. Boom! Let's check the annexation status. That's better. I think we shaved 40 years off of that and have new cities here with one of our primary cultures or integrated cultures, Roman, of which we have 62 now. And this area here, we're going to find out whether he has a loyalty challenged governor there as well. He does not, though, no. Same guy. One day, this fellow here will perhaps be actionable in the same way. We'll take that one, and that one as well. Bit of a shorter episode, but I figure that's a decent enough time to end it. We have quite a bit of aggressive expansion to burn down, so I'm just going to mull about and burn it off, build some stuff. These cities here need all kinds of goodies, as I'm sure do these. These particularly probably more so, as they have no primary or integrated culture pops available to move into them. In a worst case scenario, we could move some of the Canaanites and or Punics and such up here to instill loyalty and vice versa. But here we are all on our own, so I'm going to concentrate on making this and keeping this loyal. I hope to see you in the next episode.